Alright, quick vernal entry here. Wanted to just discuss something that I kind of discovered as I dreamed last night or into this morning. It's only been a day since my last entry, I believe, so this is pretty recent discovery after what I've just said to you guys last entry. So basically, the pattern that I'm seeing in basically every dream, every night that I'm having dreams, is Call of Duty, which is crazy to have as a dream sign, I guess, but maybe I play so much and it's become something that's been so important to be good at that it's stuck in my head. So last night, actually, I had a dream about a zombie attack, but it wasn't like the Call of Duty zombie attack, so it wasn't really into that because we didn't have any guns, anything like that. Oh, actually we had one, yeah. But the other thing was I was actually running the flag back, and I was calling into the base and telling them what side I was on and telling them to walk me in. And I was up on this like this kind of like catwalk, and I saw the enemies. They were waiting there for me, and I jumped off and was running to, I seen my men. And this is, if you have Black Ops 2, this is the I don't know what side it is, but they have the what is it, the what's that thing, the orange and the orange suits, orange and green suits. And I should have known then that that wasn't real. But for me, because this is the point that I'm getting at, because I have made the point to look at my hands, it wasn't what I was looking for. But because I'm writing down my dreams and because I'm practicing dream recall, I can clearly see that I can clearly see the patterns in my dreams. And every night it's either a gunfight or it's something entirely Call of Duty related. I've recalled a couple nights where it's actually been an entire scene of Call of Duty. And a lot of times when I'm falling asleep, I'm running back playing Call of Duty in my dreams, like, oh yeah, I can see different routes to take to spawns and stuff like that, and different ways to approach the corners and things like that, because I equate the game with mastering myself. Because the game gets you angry, you have people that cheat, you got people that are cowards and stuff like that, and it's up to you to let those people affect your emotions and how you play. And you also have to master the controller as if it's a second body. Most people don't really know about when people lose limbs. A lot of the times, the sensations of those limbs can be replaced, like with the nose, certain parts of the face and things like that. So when somebody's going like this, it'll feel like somebody's hand, which is no longer there, is getting touched. Well, that's the exact same thing when you play in a first-person shooter game. Your hands and that controller and your eyes, that hand-eye coordination, it becomes a second body. It's just, it's a lot of stuff in that, but for the purposes of understanding the holographic universe theory, I really like that game. So if you've ever heard about the holographic universe theory or any of that kind of stuff, then you would be interested in that. That's why I like the first-person shooter game Call of Duty. That's one of the reasons. I mean, other than that, it's freaking awesome. But so that's what I'm going to start doing. Instead of me looking at my hands at night and saying, when I see my hands in my dreams, I'll become aware that I'm dreaming. I'm going to say, whenever I notice Call of Duty or anything that has to do with Call of Duty, I'm going to become aware that I'm dreaming, because that's every night. I'm always in a shootout or always in a Call of Duty's scene at least once a night. I'm also noticing how when I'm doing my dream recall, how plain the dreams are starting to get too in some senses, and I start to see places where it's almost as if somebody's trying to catch my attention with the weird things. And because I'm not looking, because my reticular activating system isn't trying to catch things like that, I'm not waking up. But it's literally as if my dream consciousness has been trying to wake me up my entire life. Now that I'm recalling my dreams, now that I'm seeing when a dream, you can tell when a dream is symbolic, or at least I can. You know, I can tell what the characters represent and all that kind of stuff because I know what they mean to me here. So I can easily transfer that into my dreams and say, oh, okay, I can see what that represents, but some things I can't. So when I'm noticing that there's some dreams that are just plain, they're like regular real life scenes, but that at all of a sudden, boom, there's something that kind of pops out and that I'm supposed to recognize that'll wake me up. So I'm gonna have to start focusing on that too, but for now it's going to be Call of Duty. So if any of you have been recalling your dreams and you see those patterns, start to tell yourself before you go to sleep, I'm going to recognize this pattern, I'm going to recognize this pattern, and when I see this pattern I'm going to become consciously aware that I'm dreaming. But you know, do it in a very calm way so that you basically remind yourself to wake up calmly so that you don't, you know, jump up. That's one thing that has been happening, and I think that's why I've been able to recall my dreams a lot longer. It's because I just haven't been waking up out of my dreams. I've been calm throughout the night. So even with the zombie one, that was crazy. But yeah, so focus on those. If the hands thing hasn't been working for you, if nothing's been working for you, try focusing on dream patterns after you've been doing dream recall. Alright folks, have a good day. Happy dreaming.